Plasma membrane. The plasma membrane, also known as the cell membrane, forms a barrier between the cytoplasm inside the cell and the environment outside the cell. It protects and supports the cell and also controls everything that enters and leaves the cell. Semi-permeable. It allows only certain substances to pass through, while keeping others in or out. Passive transport molecules transported down the concentration gradient. Active transport molecules transport against the concentration. Simple diffusion. Simple diffusion is the net movement of particles from a region of higher concentration to region of low concentration down a concentration gradient result of random movement. In the lungs, the blood will continue to take in oxygen from the alveolar air spaces provided the concentration of oxygen there is greater than in the blood. Oxygen diffuses across the alveolar walls into the blood, and the circulation takes the oxygen-rich blood away. Factors: distance, temperature, concentration gradient, concentration inside and outside the cell, the size of the molecules, ions, pressure. Factors affecting rate of diffusion. Effects on diffusion. The thicker the wall, the slower the rate of diffusion. Low concentration. Concentrated sugar solution sugar. The higher the temperature, the faster the rate of diffusion. Osmosis. Osmosis is the diffusion of water molecules. Semi-permeable membrane. The diffusion of water molecules from a region of higher water potential, dilute solution, to region of lower water potential, concentrated, through a partially permeable membrane solution. The bigger the difference in concentration between two regions, the faster the rate of diffusion. The higher the concentration gradient, the faster is the rate of diffusion. The larger the molecules or ions, the slower the rate of diffusion. The higher the pressure, the faster the rate. Cells lose water and shrivel. Cell body shrinks and pulls away from the cell wall, wilting. Animal cell, plant cell, hemolysis, red blood cell explode due to excess water, remain unchanged. Isotonic, equivalent solute concentration. Solute concentrations inside and outside the cell are the same. Cells take up water, swell, and burst. Cell stiffens but generally retains its shape because cell wall is present. Active transport. The process in which energy from respirations used to move the particles of a substances against a concentration gradient from a region where they are in a region of higher concentration to higher region of higher concentration against the concentration gradient. Active transport. Uptake of mineral salt and ions by root hairs cell. Carrier protein energy, required energy.